Okay, so why I decided to make this video? This video is just, another rant video that nobody, like knows about, or some people may, recognize this problem already, right? If you like or dislike the video, then if you like the video, then you're probably aware of what's going on, right? If you dislike the video, then I highly assume you're LeBron fans, or you just don't like my opinions, right? I'll post this video anyway, whether you like it or not, right? But yeah, I have to discuss this because I think this is becoming a real problem, and also, yeah, I say this might be partial reason, why the NBA is declining, right? So yeah, and also I know like why, a lot more people, are tired of LeBron James, right? I have to, start being honest from now on because, because like I said, I am a LeBron's fan, right? And I am not a delusional LeBron's fan, right? So yeah, and I don't even have lots of friends that are LeBron James, right? Maybe I do have one best friend, who loves LeBron, but he's pretty classy, he's all cool, he's not toxic, right? He doesn't say anything like nasty, right? Yeah, because I want to talk about LeBron's fan. This video says a message saying that, people are sick of tired of player fans, right? Player fans. Sorry, excuse for a moment. What do you mean player fans? So when you talk about player fans in general, people hate it when you criticize, their favorite, best player or the biggest, player fans, right? They're getting tired of you criticizing them, and this is why, they're gonna say, nasty things, or they just get so emotional, right? Yeah, I get it, like I'm trying to make a quick comparison between LeBron fan and the Michael Jordan's fan, right? I mean, just depend, what type of people you are, you will attract these people, right? So if you get what I'm saying, but for example, like if you act like a classic person or a nice person, then you're gonna attract all these people, right? These nice people. But if you're gonna be a weirdo, and if you gonna act like a child and all that stuff, being weird, then you're gonna attract these type of people, right? That's gonna be a fan of you, and that's how you look at them as a role model, right? So that is exactly what's happening, to these young generation. Now people in my generation who are watching basketball, they're probably washed up and they don't know what old school looks like, right? So yeah, how did I get this evidence? Like I'm just not making this up. I watch Ticket TV all the time, Sport Fitness Rant, Brandon loves Sport TV, Angry Old Hoops, Scap Attack, and I've been watching like every single channel that criticize on LeBron James, and somehow the LeBron's fans get so emotional, like they just made like weird responses, like unbelievably, right? Yeah, and I feel like LeBron fans are technically like losers, right? They have no life, they don't hold themselves accountable, and they never hold their player accountable, right? So why are LeBron fans the most disgusting fan base? So before I talk about that, I thought like watching NBA for like years after years, even following, Dan the Lakers fan, that's the biggest, Laker fan, I thought that, I thought like the LA Clippers are the most delusional fan base and the most toxic fan base, in the entire NBA, right? I thought like it's the Clippers as being the most toxic, right? But that wasn't the case, right? It's LeBron fans are, in my opinion, and in most people's opinion, they are worse than the Clipper fans, right? And that is just a fact, right? Here is, the reason, like why, LeBron fans are, the most toxic. They're obviously delusional, right? So, and they always make excuses for LeBron James, and they always, they always make excuses, and also, they never hold himself accountable, right? So LeBron fans, just like, every other, you know, bisexual or something like that, or bisexual single fan, something like that, they always, they never blame LeBron as a problem, right? You know, as me, you know, studying and hearing a lot of news about LeBron James, right? If somehow his team fell, or you know, if the reason why LeBron fell is that it will never be his fault, right? They were trying to blame the organization, they're trying to blame the coaches, and trying to blame the player, right? As you can see, you know, there is a number one reason, you know, why nobody wants to be around LeBron James, right? Every team LeBron goes to, you know, there's always going to be an issue. There's always an issue, you know, and the team never gets better. You know what? Wonder why, you know, because LeBron is the toxic reason. LeBron is the cancer, you know, for every team he goes into, right? This is why he left the Miami Heat, and this is why he left Cleveland twice, right? So yeah, and every time his team wins, you know, he gets all the credit. That's what LeBron fans said. Well, same thing. That's what type of main excuse. And whenever, you know, his team loses, then everyone else gets the blame, but not him, right? Yeah, so yeah, LeBron gets all the credit, and none of his, you know, teammates, his coaches, and his GM, none of them gets credit, even though they try to help him, right? So yeah, then me, yeah, and also, yeah, that's the thing about LeBron's fan, right? LeBron fans, you know, they make emotional, like they make a personal attack on your video. They say that every time you criticize LeBron James, whether he did wrong or not, you know, they'll call you a hater, right? You this and that, and they make like, and just, you know, making like really nonsensical comment, right? So on Sport Fitness, you know, channel, you know, I watch like how, you know, LeBron fans are annoying, because this is the one thing that really annoys, you know, they just want to harass people, you know, if you never believe, you know, LeBron's the GOAT, right? They never want to live in reality. That's the problem with LeBron's fans. They think like, you know, the basketball that LeBron playing, they thought like this is the toughest era, you know, comparing to Michael Jordan era. They always make narratives, you know, tearing down, you know, other eras, you know, and trying to lift up LeBron James, right? I mean, this is what type of person you are, you know. If you're trying to lift LeBron James up, and if you know, like kick everyone else down, you know, making narratives about it, then like I said, you know, they just stand on nothing, right? That is, you know, what LeBron, you know, fans, you know, LeBron, you know, yep, that's what LeBron fans trying to do, right? So yeah, exactly, they stand on nothing, right? Yeah, and yeah, like I said again, you know, they just harass you, you know. They want you to believe that, you know, LeBron is the best player, right? They just want you to believe that, right? And sometimes, you know, they make like multiple comments, you know. Like, yeah, whenever someone like, because I think I watch like more fitness, according to like Sport Fitness Brand, you know, other channel, like sometimes they make video criticizing LeBron James, yeah, but somehow, you know, let's just say that, for example, you know, the video was posted like a few minutes ago, right? And let's just say that the video is like 20 minutes long, right? I could tell that LeBron's fans, you know, just by reading tell, they don't watch the entire video and they already get upset, right? They have to like urgently, you know, quick respond, you know, to your video, you know, like making your comments about it, right? Some LeBron fans even make multiple comments, right? In just one video, right? Multiple comments. It's just a matter of like minutes and seconds, right? The minute you post about the LeBron James and something like that, why he isn't good and all stuff, then when you're exposing him, then they just quick respond with that, right? You get what I'm talking about. Let's say that the video is 20 minutes long, and somehow, you know, 5 minutes later, you already got, you know, LeBron fans, you know, replying to your videos, right? I mean, that's just how, you know, quick, you know, notification they are, right? That means, yeah, if a person you know comment on your video already, and if the video is like, let's say like 5 minutes, you know, after you post the video, you already get comments from that person, and that means you can clearly tell like they did not watch the entire video, right? So yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? I'm like, you have to order, you have to have the most classic comment on YouTube or on social media platform, all that stuff. Then you just have to make comments, just make like one like educational comment on the video, right? But these LeBron fans, they just make multiple comments, right? Multiple, as like if they're voice, or if they just need some attention, right? That's why they post like multiple comments in just one video. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes people really want you to read their comment. That's why they want to post multiple comments. I feel it that way too. So yeah, yeah, LeBron fans, they never want to be educated. They never want to listen to people, right? They always care about their stats, right? They just have to like lower the standard, so that way make their favorite player and their player that buys to like lift them up, right? And Sport Fitness Rant is always right about this, and I say that every true basketball fan are right about this, right? Every time we point out facts about LeBron James, right, they never make a video of telling us they can never make a video to go against arguments about the real true NBA fans, right? Refuting and also exposing the lies that we're talking about, because we always tell the truth. We always kept it real, right? Because what happened is that the truth can never be hate, right? When you always keep everything real, then that means that people can never deny your argument. They can never, right? Facts will always be made, and the film will always show us the truth, right? Always shows like, oh, LeBron do this, LeBron do that, right? So yeah, you could go watch. I mean, if you have spare time, just go watch video of like LeBron James, right? I know it's not even worth your time. I know like LeBron is boring and all stuff, right? I know, you just go watch his video and you will clearly see like why people don't respect him, right? Especially he plays like no defense, right? Yeah, so I think like I try to think of another possible reason like why LeBron's fans are so nasty, right? So yeah, and that's another thing of LeBron fans too. Like, they are coward, right? They act like they're the biggest tough guy, but I know that LeBron fans are bully. I say majority of them are bully, right? If a LeBron fan just happen to watch my channel and they're toxic, then if they say nasty comment on this video, then I'm just probably gonna remove them, right? I know my channel isn't popular, right? I know a lot of people don't care to see this video, right? I mean, they think like this video is pathetic, right? No, it's not, right? Because I'm exposing you clowns. Lately, there's been a lot of clowns on YouTube, right? And LeBron fans are probably one of the most big example out of it, right? I'm just sorry, man. These LeBron fans, I'm just sorry that they can never, never, make a video. Like, I think there's two reasons why LeBron fans will never make a video, talk about like why LeBron's great. One's because they're too scared to show their face on camera, right? And two, because we're exposing all the lie and all this stuff, and they know that these are facts, so they don't even bother, make a video out of it, because at the end of the day, they're gonna still look like a fool, right? So yeah, they'll look like a fool, and everybody, will dislike the video, and they will. People who always talk about why LeBron's good enough, they only attract LeBron fans, right? That's about it, right? Only the LeBron's, biasness, will, LeBron sexual, will listen to you, right? If you talk about why LeBron is this, why LeBron is that, right? Yeah, no, yeah, everybody's talking about LeBron. He does the same thing, right? If everybody say LeBron is this, LeBron is that, whether it's positive or negative, that cannot be a hate, right? That cannot be hate. There gotta be a legitimate reason, right? I know some of us are biased, and some of us are not, make narrative. Some of us are just, lying or make your own biased opinion. But there's gotta be a lot of realists out there. I mean, to live in a reality world, if everybody says, pretty much the same thing, then this has to be true, right? Things doesn't happen on accident, guys. Things doesn't happen, right? So, yeah, right? Yeah, I mean, sometimes LeBron fans do make a video of like, why LeBron is better than MJ or whoever that is they're comparing to, right? And why they always put him in the top 10, for biasness, reason, right? So yeah, and also like LeBron fans are toxic because they always send death threat, right? I think the Laker fan that sent death threat to like Danny Green or whoever it is, I forgot, Danny Green, let's say Russell Westbrook, right? The player, that really, like choke or mess up on the Lakers, with LeBron, they get sent a death threat, right? I'm like, they're not Laker fans, they're LeBron fans, right? And the real and the fake, true NBA fans, they are LeBron fans, right? They don't care about NBA, right? This is what annoys, like casual and even true NBA fans saying that, like these people pretend, to love the NBA, pretend, they care for the NBA, right? But reality, they're not, right? They're only a fan of LeBron James, right? They're only a fan. Right? So, yeah. And I can tell that LeBron James fans are not educated, or some they don't want to be educated, right? So let me guess, like, how old is the LeBron fan, right? I say that most LeBron fans, I say most of them are assuming they're mostly like younger than me, or maybe close to like my age or around my age, right? So that's what I'm saying, right? So yeah, because I can tell like they're no old school, right? If they born like 20 years before me or 20 years older than me, then obviously they cannot be a LeBron fan. I assume that they're the real old school. They are definitely not LeBron fans, right? They kind of can tell, right? Right? LeBron James is very manipulative, right? He is. So yeah, and he's a dictator and he's a narcissist, right? So this is all I have to say about LeBron James, right? So yeah, let me think of anything else. So yeah, they do not want to be fans. They don't care about anything else but their favorite player, right? And some of them even, yeah, and also on social media, like not only LeBron James are just harassment, like sometimes they post weird profile picture and all stuff. They do all these type of weird thing. They make weird comment, they have weird behavior, they make weird profile. I remember watching one of sport fitness rain video. They make a fake profile like out of them, with his picture, and call him like Lil Robin, right? Yeah, oh my god, these guys are, yeah. And also they're, and you go to their channel, like spamming comments after comments after comments, and their profile, and they even have one of the weirdest profile name, that is just unheard of, right? Yeah. So this is why nobody can stand LeBron fans, right? So yeah, I mean, they pretend to be a fan of this team, but whenever their player moved to another team, that's another thing how you can tell as a LeBron fan is that, let's just say that LeBron stays in Cleveland, right? If he goes to Cleveland, they pretend to be a Cleveland fan. If he goes to Lakers, they become a Laker fan, right? Like that, they're not a fan of that team. They're only a fan of that player, right? Player fans are sometimes confusing, right? They root for a team, and then they root for another team, and they root for another team. It's just because, wherever their player goes, right? So that means they are a player fan. They are not an NBA fan, right? Being, an NBA fan in general, being a true NBA fan, being, a true, NBA, team, and also becoming an NBA player fan, they are different things. They are not the same thing, right? So don't get, twisted right here. So, yeah, right? Yeah, that would mean they make weird stuff. Aside from hanging, say that like you make, you only want to get more views and more money, out of your monetization. That's what according to LeBron fan is, right? They say that that all you do is just hate on LeBron channel. All you do is just 100% they talk about LeBron James, right? I can't think of anything else like why LeBron fans are that toxic, right? Yeah, and they're just really mean, right? And they want they want you just to believe their opinions is always correct, their facts are always correct, right? I mean, they just really don't want to accept that LeBron isn't the GOAT. It has to be Michael Jordan, right? Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm just telling you, man. I don't know. LeBron fans, some of them are just really stupid, They're defending, a player, that they love the most, and they don't even, and LeBron does not care about anyone, right? He looks down, on the common folks like us, like we're nothing, right? He just generally does not care about anyone. That means he does not even care about his fan base, right? Right? So, yeah, sometimes, being a fan, it's, I guess, sometimes, I know it's tough sometimes, right? But then once in a while, like, you just have to be realistic and just say, like, hold them, to a standard, right? So, yeah, there are weirdos on the internet, right? They're just weirdos, Also, making, like, multiple accounts, right? Right? Yeah, and I just talk about, LeBron fans, and other, delusional fans, annoying, people, right? Sometimes you block them on social media and all stuff. They'll try to make another account, just to harass you, right? I mean, at the end of the day, if you just like to make multiple accounts just to harass somebody, then you're just wasting your time, right? Harassing people, right? That's why, in general, like, you gotta ignore the haters, right? I mean, if the haters just want to continue, to harass you and all stuff, and you block them and they still want to harass you, then they're just wasting their own time, right? I mean, people don't have time for these type of stuff, right? So, yeah. Well, hopefully, these type of people get into these program, right? So, yeah. Like I said, Michael Jordan truly, outshine LeBron James, right? There's no denying that, there's no deny, right? And that is 100% facts, right? Yeah, but if I walk out and like I said, I love walking around, right? That's why you see me walk around. You see me walk down, all over in public and all stuff. Then I will easily find more I'll easily find a Michael Jordan fan and compared to LeBron James fan. I mean, that's just how real this thing is, right? These has to be facts, right? So yeah, sometimes they make comments that just doesn't bother people, or it just doesn't change the people's opinion, right? I mean, that's why they have to respond emotionally, hoping our opinion change. But sometimes we do have to respond to them, just pretend like we agree with you, but in reality like we don't agree with them, right? So just yeah, try and think of is there anything else before I want to end the video? Anything else before I continue to expose LeBron fans, right? Yeah, every once in a while, I decide to make some interesting video that some people are probably not aware of, right? If you don't believe this is real, you can just literally search this up on internet, right? And it will literally tell you, right? LeBron fans are one of part of a problem, right? They are a big part of a problem, right, to our NBA community, right? So yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is real, man. This is not fake, right? So yeah, yeah. Well, you have to peace out here, and bye-bye.